Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup in this late Tuesday, May 31st, 2016. I'm Peter Wiggins. Let's start off out at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Baltimore Orioles. And the Red Sox bats started cooking like popcorn as Mookie Betts homers out a line drive in the center field that makes it 1-0 favor to the Boston Red Sox, and then Dustin Pedroia homers out a fly ball to left center field, 2-0 favor Red Sox. Mookie Betts 10th homer and Dustin Pedroia 7th homer, and then Betts again this time a 3-1 homer to the top of the second inning. Line drive to left field that scores. Youngin Vasquez was 5-0 favor to the Red Sox, and then Norman Ramos doubles on a sharp line drive to center fielder Chris Young that scores. Joey Rickard, who was 5-1 in favor of the Red Sox, then bottom of 5th. Aaron Jones singles on a sharp ground ball to left field, a breaks right that scores. Paul Jennings was 5-2 in favor of the Red Sox, and then top of 7th, Mookie Betts gets a hat trick, which is 3 homers. Mookie Betts homers on the line drive to right field, and the Boston Red Sox have a 3-game lead on the Baltimore Orioles with a 6-2 victory over the Orioles to go to 32-20 of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez, he was stellar. Gets his first win of the season, gave up 6 hits and 2 runs and struck out 3. While Kevin Gausman got the loss. Next up, Sox and the Orioles go at it with Joe Kelly, the man for the Red Sox, and Mike Ryder, the man for the Orioles. Okay, take a look at some Major League Baseball scores on this late Tuesday night. Bottom of the 9th, it's Washington Nationals leading the Philadelphia Phillies 5-1. Top of the 9th, Chicago White Sox leading the New York Mets 6-4. 2-5, Chicago Cubs, Los Angeles Dodgers, no score. 2-6, St. Louis Cardinals, Milwaukee Brewers, Cardinals lead the Brewers 3-2. Top of the 5th, Kansas City Royals leading the Tampa Bay Rays 8-4. Top of the 4th, Colorado Rockies leading the Cincinnati Reds 8-1. Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers, no score. As they'll get underway, same goes to the Minnesota Twins, Oakland Athletics, and the Houston Astros beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 8-5. Seattle Mariners pound the San Diego Padres 16-4. Texas Rangers over Cleveland Indians 7-3. Toronto Blue Jays over the New York Yankees 4-1. Miami Marlins over the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-1. And San Francisco Giants shut out the Atlanta Rays 4-0. How about those Red Sox? Mookie Betts 3 homers. He is superb. And now look at some sports news on this late Tuesday earlier today. Nick Saban went out a late rant against Satellite Cats, arguing that there's some great evil in his program was. Nonetheless, Belcher participated in despite winning 4 national championships and holding a single one of them. Chicago. Julio Reyes returned to Los Angeles Dodgers will not take long after all. The 19-year-old who made his Major League debut fighting at New York Mets was sent back to the minor leagues a day later was sent to be called once again, and they put Alex with a DL. Destin, Florida, Mississippi coach Hugh Freeze was ordered mistakes made during his tenure, which now includes NCAA violation, but said neither he nor his assistants nor they did anything wrong. New York David Wright avoided the disabled list Tuesday at least for now, hoping the alien third baseman can return to a few days. From a herniated disc in his neck, New York Mets option utility player Eric Campbell to AAA Las Vegas. Unemployed quarterback John Manziel recently arrived in New York for reasons entirely unrelated and attempted to become something other than an unemployed quarterback. Perhaps whatever it takes the women's and men's singles championship at the Waterlog French Open this year could justify it, saying that they prevailed over a person in tough condition that's Sherman but dated facility. Destin Florida, South Carolina linebacker Sky Moore, the team's leading tackler for the last 3 years, will miss the 2016 season with a herniated disc in his neck. According to New Orleans Times, pick New Orleans Saints, Will Smith, BAC, was 24.24 in the 90 died. The legal list for driving is Port 08 in Louisiana. Police are still investigating an April 9th incident that led to Smith's death. After 6 NFL seasons, former Philadelphia Eagles defensive back Walter Thurman made it official on Tuesday that he will retire from the NFL at the age of 28. Now the question becomes out. The Carolina preference will use Benjamin at 6'5", 250-pound receivers. Next season, Benjamin misses the pen for 72 season after turning anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee in a training camp this summer. Devil know how. The question was then even finished when Jack Nicholas Polani interrupted this was Tuesday afternoon. Merrifield Village interview woman as a more terminal host was holding court as annual paternity press conference. Jack Butler was on paternity leave. Andrew Agadon is back on the Gold Star Warriors Saturday in Atlanta, which can mean only one thing is the NBA Finals will get underway as the Golden State Warriors will squad against the Cleveland Cavaliers. outside Wiggins for 1 for 16 with a homer and 9 strikeouts since returning from the disabled list. For some schools, the quarterback picture coming into focus this spring, and teams have the luxury of working with an unquestioned #1 pick. Detroit Lions and address a shortage at the tight end by the signing of Brandon McCord on Tuesday. Dave Burkett of the Detroit Free Press reported. McCord went undrafted last month. Toronto Blue Jays slugger Jose Bautista may have suffered a one-game suspension, but does say not done talking about the incident with Texas Rangers second baseman Brendan ordered that led to him getting punched in the face on May 15th. Atlanta, the Toronto Blue Jays acquired former closer Jason Grilli from the Atlanta Braves on Tuesday for the pitcher prospect, 39-year-old right-hander. Grilli's 1-2 with a 5.29 ERA and 2 saves this season and has come back from the career. On 40 to say, Sacramento Kings guard Darren Carlson was arrested on Monday on his message found charge of the deputies responding to a report of Warren being assaulted on the side of Norman California home. And that is going to be it for Sports 101 in this late Tuesday, May 31st, 2016. Good night, and see you tomorrow night. Good night.